Good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to our S.O.U.P. I'm Trishan, your host for tonight. So, we will continue what we've talked about, the foundation of friendship. But before anything else, let's have our intro.
Fairness. Sabok niya na what needs. Ang observation niya dito. But I remember in 50th century that I am a great sinner and that Christ is a great sinner.
Cleansing from both sin, guilt, and power.
We should always think about this gospel. Is it not?
Some reasons can be inability to join,
naman.
We attend church, avoid sins, and lead
physical
respectable
abilities,
lives.
and
In our minds,
Madalgal
the godly
ay
people
nasasadya
are the
sa
ones who
kapahamakan.
live wicked. So
Malinaw
how
na
are we
sinasabi
to-
sa konteksto na kailangan ang pagiging maingat.
So, ang isa raw sa pinaka-rare na characteristic of friendship today is, can you guess what it is and comment it down below? Yes, you might have gotten it right. It is commitment. So, pag-uusapan natin ng isa sa mga solid na foundation ng friendship, commitment. Sabi sa quote na to by Neil Strauss, without commitment, you cannot have depth in anything, whether it's a relationship, business, or a hobby. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as life in between. So, ano nga ba ang commitment? It says here, it is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity. Being a real friend demands, requires, inherently needs commitment. Without it, it's going to be hard to call it friendship. Friendship will always have its ups and downs. It's not always easy, but with commitment, it becomes a powerful element of changing you to your best version. It says in the Daniel Plan, commitment is countercultural, and for some it is counterintuitive. Sadly, and this is hard to hear. But today, friendship is no longer defined by solid commitment to one another. Rather, it is defined by the word convenience. So, convenience means the state of being able to proceed with something with little effort or difficulty. In other words, we are friends because you are easy to be with, because you make me laugh, because you're rich, you're a giver. In short, I benefit from you in one way or another, period.
It's the best friend forever! Best friend forever! Sing!
Of course, friendship is give and take. Of course, it's beneficial to one another. The problem is, it stops there. It becomes superficial. The Bible says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, and gentleness, and patience. Colossians 3:12. It's easy to be compassionate, kind, humble, gentle, and patient to someone if there is no commitment. What we mean is, if we give this one or two times to someone, to help someone once or twice with no lasting commitment, it is easy and therefore convenient. Yun nga, convenient friend. But a real friendship does not entail you to give one time and it's happily ever after.
And they all live happily ever after.
Commitment would say, I'll be there in good and tough times, in plenty or scarcity. I may be down today, but I still want to help. I remember this with my best friend in Canada when she was having a really hard time there na yung buong family niya here in Baguio parang na-COVID and parang wala siyang magawa. So ako naman as a friend, nandun pa rin ako kahit malayo siya. Chinachat ko siya tas pinagpe-pray ko. Yes, it is hard. For some, they may even call you a masochist or yung parang gusto mo ng pain, ganon. But that is commitment. Sabi sa Luke 6:33, and if you do good to those who are good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do that. The Daniel Plan gives us four ideas how to show our commitment to our friends. Firstly, love each other. So may each other yon. Treat each other with humbleness and patience. No matter where each of you is on the journey, love accepts us where we're at, but expects us to grow. And love doesn't just mean warm feelings. It's being present and available to help. So last week nga, napag-usapan natin yung love sa friendship. Number 2, listen to each other. The fellowship of suffering is the deepest, most intense level of fellowship. It's where we enter into each other's pain and grief and carry each other's burdens. Ayun. And number 3, learn from each other. Age does not matter. You can learn from a friend who's 10 years younger than you. Likewise, you can learn lessons from friends who is older than you. Number 4, liberate each other by showing each other grace. Be a safe person to be with. When a friend makes a mistake, increase support and encouragement rather than become judgmental and condemning. So, ayun, hindi yung igagasip mo pa kung ano yung wrongdoing niya, di ba? And pag-pray mo siya. Sa 4 na nabanggit ko, can you comment down below kung ano yung na-apply nyo na or ano yung may experience kayo sa life nyo? Looking back at what we just discussed, we would really agree that it is indeed countercultural. Hindi uso or not the trend at hindi normal. It's also counterintuitive, meaning it's against our feelings and intuition because we could end up suffering and be taken advantage of. Sabi nga nila, there is always limit to what you can give, but there is no limit to one receiving. But if Jesus' mindset is cultural and intuitive, when he was facing criticisms, accusations, and then torture up to his death on the cross, if Jesus chose the convenient way for himself, I don't even think we have a chance to be saved. Without commitment, we can never even have a chance to be called his friends. Thank you for being with us tonight. Yes, I know it's kind of deep, but that's what foundations are for. The deeper they are, the stronger we are. So coming up next week is the existence of a community that exhibits the foundations of friendship we talked about possible? See you next week. Good night and God bless. Trishan signing off.